IGManager TV. I'm Ken Moyer, the lead developer for IGManager Backroom Suite. In this episode of IGManager TV, we'll introduce the Coupon Manager by showing you how to set up 4 of the most common types of promotions used in stores. Before we dive into setting up coupons, I'd like to explain how IGManager differs from other backroom packages and why. If you visited the IGManager website, you've read the history of IGManager. There you learn that IGManager started life as LUMP, Local User-Friendly Management Package. In the LUMP idea, the goal was to shield store personnel from the actual and sometimes confusing and scary logic found in the point-of-sale system. The actual setup of coupons and promotions directly in the ACE system requires intimate knowledge of item status flags that change meaning based on other item status flags and other values, fields that change meanings based on other fields and flags. You get the picture. Most other backrooms, in their attempt to support a whole plethora of point-of-sale systems, leave it up to the store personnel to set up these promotions directly in the point-of-sale system. This is not acceptable in the IGManager world, and thus the Coupon Manager comes into play. IGManager's Coupon Wizard provides a simple, wizard-based interface that gathers the information required to set up a coupon or promotion, and then IGManager handles the nitty-gritty POS item setup behind the scenes. So now, on to the coupons. All right, the 4 promotions we're going to cover are fixed dollar off, net value deal, group net price, and dollar off per pound, a la the turkey discount. For any promotion, we need to collect the following information before we attempt to build any promotion. They are: is the coupon automatic or presented type of coupon? The UPCs of all the items that are involved, the values, the dollar off, the net price, etc., the number of items that you have to purchase, the minimum transaction purchase requirement if there is one, how many promotions are people allowed to get, and the coupon PLU to use. There are a few more questions that will come up while we set up the promotions, but we can handle them at that time. So our first promotion is the fixed dollar off coupon. This means that if all the requirements are met, a fixed dollar value will be taken off the order. Since this will be our first foray into the Coupon Manager, we'll start with a very basic promotion, which is buy this item, get 25 cents off, limit 4. And just as I mentioned, some things we need to know beforehand. This is going to be an automatic thing. The UPC we're going to use is just one UPC for vitamin water. There is a limit of 4. There is no transaction limit. And the coupon PLU we're going to use is 8800. All right. So we open Coupon Manager, and the first thing we need to figure out is what the heck are we going to click on. So as we mouse over the buttons, we're told what each button is. We've got Browse Coupons, the Basic Coupon Wizard, the Random Weight Coupon Wizard, and the Cross-Cart Promotion Wizard. Since we want to set up a coupon, we don't need the Browse Coupons. The item we're playing with isn't a Random Weight or UPC2 item, so we don't need the Random Weight Coupon Wizard. And finally, that icon for the Cross-Cart Promotion looks kind of scary, so we're not even going to touch that one. So that leaves us with the Basic Coupon Wizard. So let's click that. And when we do, we'll see that the Coupon Wizard opens. This is just like many other wizards you used in Windows, with next and back buttons, along with a cancel and finish button. So our first question, rightly so, is please enter the PLU for this coupon. And if you look below the entry box, you'll see valid ranges as something to something. Since IGManager is going to treat these items differently when dealing with the POS, we define a range of PLUs that we will dedicate to only coupons. So here we enter our coupons PLU of 8800 and click Next. Right, next we're asked about how this promotion will find its way onto a customer's order. Does the promotion automatically apply to if all requirements are met, or does the promotion apply only if the operator enters the coupons PLU and other requirements are met? The third option there is about points, and we'll leave that for a future episode. In our first example, we want the promotion to apply automatically, which is the way most promotions are usually set up. So we choose Automatically Deducted, and we click Next. Now the wizard knows the PLU of the coupon and how you want it applied. Now it needs to know the scope of this coupon. Is it an item-based coupon or a generic dollar type off coupon? As a warning, steer clear of the generic dollar off coupons. There are many pitfalls down that path that we'll review on a future episode. In our example, the promotion is 25 cents off one item, so we'll choose Value All Specific Items and click Next. Alright, here's some stuff that actually sounds interesting. What are we giving with this promotion? The options are fixed dollar off and fixed percent off are exactly as they sound, a set percent or dollar off the items. Net retail price is somewhat like what it sounds. Take off whatever amount is required to make the final price of the item this. Example, if an item is $1.99 and you set a net retail of $1, Ace will take 99 cents off to make the net price $1. Group net price is similar to net retail price option above, but in this case the promotion will take off whatever is needed to bring the group price of the items to a set value. This is the Pick 5 for $19.99 type promotion. Now we include this last option on here, but I highly recommend you never ever use it. Open cashier entry dollar value. This means the cashier will enter the value of the promotion. Can you say shrink? I knew you could. So for our example, we want to take a fixed 25 cents off the item, so we'll choose fixed dollar off and click Next. And lo and behold, the next question is, how much do you want to take off the item? So we're going to put in 25 cents and click Next. If you remember, our answer to the third screen was Value All Specific Items. So guess what? Now we need to tell the wizard which items to include in this discount. The way this screen works is we enter the UPC of the item down here. And we click on Add to List. And then it shows up here in our list of items. So I entered my UPC for our vitamin water and it shows up here on our list. If we look at this list and see someone we don't want to see there, we just highlight it and click Remove Selected and it goes away. Now I got to put our item back on there because that's actually the one we want. Oh, now our item's back on the list. Now this Add Linked Items thing here, you would click that if you were adding in the UPC of a master item and you wanted to link all of its linked items along with it. Example would be like a 2-liter Coke. So if we wanted a 2-liter Coke, we put in the 2-liter Coke's master UPC here, click this option here to add linked items, and then hit Add to List, and then all of its linked items would follow along. Now that our list looks pretty good, we're going to go ahead and click Next. So we know how to apply the promotion, the scope of the promotion, the type and value of promotion, and the items associated with the promotion. Now we need to know how many items need to be purchased to get the discount. Well, obviously they need to purchase at least one or else there's nothing to discount. So in our example here, the answer is 1. If our example had said buy 3 and get 25 cents off, then we would put 3 here. We'll see this better in later examples. For right now, I'm going to use 1 and click Next. Now we're entering the home stretch because now we're being asked questions that relate to the entire transaction and not just our single promotion. Is there a minimum purchase requirement? Translation. Does the customer have to purchase at least some amount of money before they get the discount? In our first example, we're saying no since they don't have that restriction. So we say no, and we click Next. Now we need to tell the system how many coupons are we going to allow in a single transaction. Think of this as how many 25 cents off coupons can a customer get in one order. Now here you're going to see some verbiage about how some values mean something else. This is one place where we really couldn't hide the POS items logic. So here's what this text means. If you enter 0 for how many coupons can be redeemed, the POS will take this as that they get 1 per transaction. If you think about it, 0, okay. If you enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then the limit will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. That makes sense. If you enter 9, this will tell the system that they can get as many as they want. Now the actual logic hiding underneath here is kind of strange, so just learn this one oddity and move on. If you think back to our original example, we said that we want a limit of 4. So we're going to enter 4 for this question. And once again, if we wanted to allow as many as the customer wanted, we would enter 9. Right. So 4 for our coupon, and we press Next. All right, we're coming down on the home stretch here. Some last information we need to be entered here. The first is the text that will print for the coupon on the receipt. I recommend you make it something that makes it easy to understand what this coupon was for, not just coupon, because it really doesn't explain what this coupon was discounting. And remember, the coupon is probably going to show up later in the order and on the receipt than the actual item it discounted. So in this case, I'm going to enter Thirst Buster, because that's what our promo is. Thirst Buster. Now we need to set the dates that we want this promotion to be active. This is one of the really nice features of IGManager. IGManager will handle the item linking and activating of the coupon when it's active, and then automatically unlink and deactivate the coupon after the promotion is ended. So I'm going to enter a wide date range here so that my coupon is active. There we go. And everything's right on this screen, so I click Next. All right, now we got one last question. This is just verifying the food stamp status of the items attached to this coupon. This is just a double check to ensure that the final coupon is created correctly. If the setting is correct, click Next. My system is a demo system, so that's a good option for that one there. All right, now here we get to see what all of our entries will create in nice plain English. So let's walk through this. We set up a coupon of 8,800. This coupon is an automatic 25 cents off of this item. They got to purchase at least one. There's no minimum purchase required. We're limiting to 4 coupons per transaction. Coupon will print Thirst Buster. It's active for these dates. And the coupon is not food stampable. If this is correct, we click Next and the coupon is created. If something's not correct, we can use the back button and walk back to whatever's offending, the offending entry, fix it, and then come back forward. Or if it's totally messed up, you can just go ahead and use Cancel, get out, and come back in. Since everything looks okay, I'm going to say Next. And you may or may not see it. It flashes really quick, validating and saving coupon, and then closes it. And so after what seems to be a half hour or so, we have one coupon set up. I know it seemed like a lot to go through, but that was because we stopped and pondered the universal significance of each one of our options. As we go through our other examples, you'll see how the wizard is really a pretty simple and quick tool to use. Now let's look at what Coupon Manager has done for us and see the promotion in action in ACE. Now, since we already have a coupon now, we can actually go in to the Browse Coupons function here and see our coupon. So here it is. We see our coupon with the description and start-end dates that we put in. If we select it like it is now, we can see a short English version of the summary. And that looks vaguely familiar there, doesn't it? Now over here, I can use the Edit Coupon button to call the wizard back up for that coupon if I need to change something. Also over here, I can quickly change the start and or end dates of the coupon without walking through the entire wizard again. Just to show this, I'm going to go ahead and change the end date of our coupon from that to this. Click OK. Now I manually put in the date. I could click on this little guy here and see a nice little calendar. So go ahead, and if you notice up here now, it changed our end date, and it changed our end date in our summary down here. All right, now let's meander over to our IGManager and see what's happening over on that side of the house. When we bring up item maintenance, the first thing you may notice is that the coupon 8800 is not on this list. This is because you need to use Coupon Manager to edit coupon items, not the item maintenance system. So to remove any temptation, we hide those coupons just like we hide ghost items in the system. If we open our item that gets the discount, that's this guy right here, you'll see this new little sale button at the bottom. And if we click it, we're going to see a list of all the coupons that are linked to this item. And if we highlight one of them, we see that little English translation of the coupon that's set up. And that all looks familiar. Now before we shuffle over to the POS terminal to see our coupon in action, we need to run update POS to get the coupon and all the links set up. Now, if we set our coupon up to activate in the future, the nightly auto send procedure would take care of that for us and when it's supposed to become active. So as we fade out, I'm going to be running the update POS. Alright, here we are in the ACE system. Remember, our promotion was Thirst Buster, which was 25 cents off a vitamin water, limit of 4. So I'm going to scan my item, and bam! There's the 25 cents off. I scan it again, bam! 25 cents off. Once more. Woohoo! And again. Woohoo! And a fifth time. Wah, wah. No more, because we set a limit of 5. Alright, so we've set up our first coupon. Let's go back to IGManager and the Coupon Manager and set up more types of promos. Alright, we're back in the PC of the Coupon Manager. Our next type of promo to review is the net retail coupon. Now there's two major scenarios where you would use this type of promo. The first being a promo where you have a group of items that sell at different prices, but with the promotion they're discounted to the same discount price. An example of this could be a group of soups. Along with the normal type of soup, in this group there could be others like healthy, low sodium, no taste, that could differ from the normal group price by 5, 10, 15 cents. If you ran a promotion that said all of brand X 16-ounce soups at 59 cents, and you tried to use a fixed dollar off coupon, you'd have to set up a separate coupon for each price point. Now with net retail, all we need to do is set the net retail to 59 cents and ACE will do the rest. Let's set this one up to show. Now remember, before we jump into the wizard, we need to collect some data. And I'm going to be using 8810 for the coupons POU. I have my list of the soups UPCs. I know there's no limit and no minimum purchase. And lastly, I know this is supposed to be automatic. So, on to the wizard. Alright, we're still working with the basic coupon wizard. So here we go. My POU is 8810. Next. It is automatic. It's value all specific items. It is a net retail price. 59 cents is the final price. And now I add my items. 08675309001, 86753090002, 86753090003, 867530904. Alright, there's our 4 soups. Everybody looks okay. Next. How many do you got to purchase? At least 1. Is there a minimum purchase requirement? Nope. How many coupons? We said there's no limit, so we're going to use 9. And on the receipt, we're going to print Soup Luza. And once again, we're going to pick a wide range of dates here, just so we know it's active. Next. It's just checking the food stamp status, and if I had a real system, this food stamp status would be correct. So next, and there's our English summary of our coupon we just set up. And it says it's a coupon 810, automatic, net retail of 59 cents on these items. There they all are. You got to purchase at least 1. No minimum purchase required. Limit 9, which means none. No limit. Coupon will print Supalooza, active from there to there, and it's not food stampable. Everything looks okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click next. And now let's go, there it is, saving and set up. Now let's go back to the POS and see this in action. Remember, as we fade out, I'm going ahead and running update POS to get our coupon and the link set up in the system. Alright, here we are at the POS again. We're going to start our transaction and scan the first soup. First soup I'm going to scan is the low sodium. Low sodium sells for 99 cents. So the system takes off automatically 40 cents to bring the item down to 59 cents. Next item scans. This is the no taste version, so it scans at 79 cents. And we take 20 cents off to bring it down to 59 cents. Now since we said 9 for no limit, I could buy these soups all day long, and I'm going to keep getting the discount. The second more common use in net retail is the BOGO, or buy one get one free. Now this BOGO could be set up as a fixed dollar off with a minimum purchase requirement of 2. and the value being the price of one item. That's great as long as no one plays with the retail price of the item. So, the safest way to do a BOGO is to use a net retail coupon with a net retail of 0. This way, the store management is free to manipulate the price whatever they want, and it doesn't require you to go back in and keep changing the coupon setup. So let's go ahead and set one up. Remember, before we start, we need to gather some information. In this one, I'm going to use 8820 for the POU. I've got my UPCs of my BOGO items, or item in this case. I know there is no limit, there's no minimum purchase, and lastly, I know this is supposed to be automatic. So, on to the wizard. Once again, we're working with the basic coupon wizard. I'm going to put in my number, 8820. It's automatically taken off its specific items. It is a net retail price of 0. And I'm going to put in the UPC, which is over on another sheet of paper. 85219600206. There it is, Soylent Green crackers. That's all we're given in this deal. So next, how many items? Now this we're going to use 2 because we want them to at least buy, they have to buy 2 to get the deal. So they get 2. Is there a minimum purchase requirement? Still, we haven't played with that yet, so there's still no minimum purchase requirement. And we can get as many as we want, so it's going to be a 9. Print on receipt, we're going to call this People's Choice. I'm going to give it a wide range of dates again. Next, the food stamp status, and there's my summary. Once again, coupon number 820. It's automatic. Net retail of 0. Got to buy at least 2 of the above. No minimum purchase. Limit 9, which means no limit. Coupon will print People's Choice. There's my active dates and the food stampable status. Everything looks okay, so I'm going to say next. And it made it. Once again, you go over to the point of sale while I go ahead and update the system. Alright, so here we go. We're going to test our Soylent Green BOGO. So I scan my first Soylent Green. Comes up, brings up $2.99. Nothing. And so the second one brings up $2.99 and nothing happened. But I thought it was supposed to be BOGO. Well, in some cases you may not see the discount until the end of the transaction when total is pressed, like this. And then bam, you get the discount. Here, I'll sell 2 more. Hit total. Bam, there's another one. And since we had a list, we had a 9 for the limit, I can do this all day long. Bam, another one. Now before we move on to our next type of promotion, let's make a small change to our last promotion, the BOGO. Let's add a minimum purchase requirement. To do this, we need to go back to the Coupon Manager and go back into the Coupon Wizard. Now, we can get there one of 2 ways. I can either go directly there by clicking on the basic Coupon Wizard, because I know that's how I set it up, or I could use the Browse Coupons, highlight it, and use the Edit Coupon button down there. I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the basic Coupon Wizard again. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the code, which was 8820. And it's saying, whoa, this item already exists. Are you sure you want to modify it? I say, yes. Now, as we go through this, you're going to see that our options from when we set it up before are going to be there. So all we have to do is walk through this until we get to the point that we want to change it. So far everything looks okay. There's my items. There's number 2. Is there a minimum purchase requirement for this item? We're going to say yes now. And we're going to say next. And now we get some more questions we didn't get before. First one is, we need to tell the wizard whether we're interested in the transaction total or a specific department total. Now, 99.9% of the time, you're going to be using the transaction total because that's what most of the deals are. But sometimes you may run a deal where you're trying to promote sales in a certain department. Like, for example, spend $15 in the hot food department and get something off a pack of a six-pack of Pepsi or something like that. But to keep this simple, this example simple, we're going to go with the transaction total. So I'm going to go ahead and click transaction total. Go on to the next one. Now, it wants to know what is the minimum transaction amount required. And I'm going to say 15 bucks. Next, I'm going to keep everything else the same. So we still have 9 for no limit. Okay, now we get another screen with some stuff we haven't seen before. The first one here is, does minimum purchase reset for each coupon? The best way to explain this is if I explain it with the no setting first. If this is no, that means once the minimum purchase requirement is met, the customer can receive as many discounts as are allowed by the coupon. Now if I say yes, that means for each coupon the customer gets, they will need to spend the minimum purchase amount. So, since this coupon requires $15, if I set the setting to no, that means once I spend 15 bucks, I can get as many BOGOs as I want. If the setting is yes, then that means I only get one BOGO for each $15 that I spend. Confused? Don't be. We'll show you how this works as it goes on. For right now, I'm going to choose no, which means once we reach $15, we get as many as we want. The second question on the screen is, are discounted items included in the minimum purchase? This one is exactly as it sounds. Are the items that get a discount included in the customer's purchase total? An example, if I set this to no, then I have to purchase $15 in items other than the Soylent Green crackers to qualify for the discount. You're going to see a great example of this when we play with the turkey coupon a little later on. For now, we're going to say yes, which means even the Soylent Green crackers count towards the $15 minimum purchase. I'm going to say next. That's still the same. Food stamp status hasn't changed in the last 3 seconds. Going on, next. Here is our review. Everything looks basically the same, only now we see customer must purchase $15 in the transaction. That's the new item. Say next. Sets it up. So let's go ahead and see how this works in the point of sale system. Once again, I'm sending to the POS while you fade out over there. Alright, we've sent the changes down, so let's try the transaction just like before. I'm going to scan my first Soylent Green. There he is. Scan the second Soylent Green. And I hit total. Nothing happens because I haven't spent at least 15 bucks. I'm going to go ahead and add $10. And now hit total, and lo and behold, bam, there is the discount. And since we answered no to does the minimum purchase reset question, I can keep getting the BOGO now. So I'm going to go ahead and scan one more, total, bammo. One more, bammo. We've got 2 more types of promotions to go. The group net retail price and the $1 off per pound. The group net price promotion is better known as Pick 5 or Pick 3. No matter what the original price of the qualifying items are, once you reach the pick threshold, the transaction is discounted to bring the total to the set amount. Now, by now I bet you can figure out how to do the group net price by yourself. So let's gather our required information and walk through it. Our promotion is going to use $88.30 for the POU. We're going to use these items with these three different prices, with these different prices. We're calling this Pick 3 for $5. I'm using Pick 3 for $5 because something like 5 for $19.99, I got to set up all those items for the demo, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet, 3 for $5. So, once again, we're going to start with the basic coupon wizard. Put in our code of 8830. It is automatic. Value off specific items. Group net price. What is the net price going to be for all of them? And then we go ahead and add our items. So I'm going to put on 4 items on my list here. Look okay. That's a kind of a eclectic mix. Moving on. How many you got to buy? You got to buy at least 1. For now, we have no minimum purchase requirement, so we say nope. How many do we want to get? They get as many as they want. So 9. And now for the description, I'm going to call this pick 3 for 5. Give it a nice wide active dates range. There's the food stamp check. And here's the summary. Looks okay. There's our items. Group net retail of $5. You know what? I answered wrong on one of those. Do you know what it is? It is the number you got to buy, which is 3. So we go back through. Now we see at least you got to buy 3 to get the deal. That's what that back button's for. All right, now the summary looks okay. So we're going to go ahead and say next. Makes it. Now let's go play with it at the point of sale. All right, we have 4 items that are part of this pick 3 for $5 promotion. So let's go ahead and scan 3 items. We're going to scan the cassettes, $209. We're going to scan the Cheerios, $239. And I'm going to scan the Tostitos. And there it is. Pick 3 for 5. It took off $1.67 to bring it down to $5. Now, depending on what the customer has purchased already, it may not show up like this. So, it will be just like the BOGO. If it doesn't show up at the time you reach the 3, if you hit total, then it will apply itself. And I'm going to go ahead and just cash out that one. And just to show you that it works with the other ones, I'm going to start this one with the popcorn. There's $1.99. We're going to do the Tostitos again. And the Cheerios. And this time it took off $1.57. Woohoo! Now, UPC2 items can be done the exact same way if you're doing it by packages. Alright. Now for the piece de resistance. The $1 off per pound coupon, otherwise known as the infamous turkey coupon. This promotion usually shows and then loses its head sometime around Thanksgiving, but I have seen it throughout the year attached to other types of meats. The plan is that the turkey or other sort of meat is packaged at some price per pound, but the customer gets it at a different price per pound if they spend so much money. Now the old-fashioned way to do this was to take the turkey, put it over to the side, scan the item, scan the order. If they end up spending enough money, then the cashier would take the turkey, plop it on the scale, and hand ring in the price per pound on the meat department. There are so many ways that can go wrong on you, and that's where the random weight coupon wizard comes in. Alright, so now just like other coupons, we need to get our turkeys or ducks in a row before we start. And our first thing is our PLU is going to be 8840. We know our turkey UPC. Make sure you know the right turkey UPC. Our turkeys are pre-packed at $1.29 a pound. We know what the discount price is going to be, which is going to be 49 cents a pound. There's a limit of 1 turkey per customer. They got to purchase at least $25 to get the deal, but that turkey doesn't count towards the $25. Right. For this promotion, there's one other crucial requirement we need to have set up before we even play with this coupon. And that is that the regular retail price in IGManager for the turkey UPC that we're using must match the price per pound that was used to label the turkey. I'm going to explain later why we have to do that. Right. So now we got everything set up to go. Let's go ahead and set this coupon up. This time we're going to use the random weight coupon wizard. Okay? Now most of these options will look familiar because they're common to all coupon promotions. So first we set our PLU for the coupon, which is 8840. Next, this is automatic. All right, now these look scary until you look at them a little look at them closely. It's very easy. First one is some dollar off per pound up to some limit of pounds. The second one is some percent off per pound up to some limit of pounds. The next group here are the same as the first two, only talking about packages instead of by pound. And then the bottom one is exactly what it says. Buy 1 package, get 1 package free. Our turkey coupon is we're getting some dollar off per pound, so we need the first one. Dollar off per pound up to Y pounds. So I'm going to say, click that and say next. And just as before, we need to add our UPCs. We're going to go ahead and put in our turkey UPC. Click on Add. There it is, turkey. Next. Now the $1 off per pound. Now, we need to do some math magic here. We want the final price to be 49 cents a pound, but they're currently priced at $1.29 a pound. So the $1 off is, drum roll please, 80 cents. So we're going to have about 80 cents per pound. Next. Now, we need to choose to limit the coupon either by pounds or by packages or count. So in this case, my thing said 1 turkey per customer, so we're going to do it by count. Now we need to number the number of limit, how many packages we're going to, what the quantity limit is we're going to use. Here again is that 9 for no limit thingy. Now, we want to limit them to 1, so we're going to put 1 there. Now, we wanted a transaction limit of $25, so we're going to put in a transaction amount of 25 bucks. Now this screen is the same as it was in the basic coupon wizard, and that means exactly the same. We really don't care about the minimum purchase resetting because we're only allowing them to buy ones. We're just going to say no for that one. The second one here is our discounted items included in the minimum purchase amount. This time we're going to say no. We don't want the turkey to count towards the $25. So we got our options there. We're going to say next. Got to put in our names. We're going to call this Turkrific. Active dates, nice wide range, so they always work. Next. Not once again, just a check on food stamp to make sure everything's fine. And here's our summary, just like we had seen before. POU number, it's automatic up. 80 cents off per pound. Limit 1 package for this item. Minimum purchase required. Notice excludes discounted items. Turkey's going to print Turkrific. And there's our dates and the food stamp flags. We're going to go ahead and say save. Now, let's discuss how this coupon is going to work at the POS. We said we wanted to take 80 cents off per pound if they spend the required amount. So, how is the POS going to know how much the turkey weighed when it was labeled so that we can get a correct discount? First, let me remind you how the UPC item 2 works. The UPC 2 barcode contains 2 pieces of information, the item's lookup code and the dollar amount of the package in the format of 2, then the lookup code, and then the price of the package. That's why, if you remember, when you put in a random weight POU, you leave the last 5 digits as a 0. So, if the UPC 2 code contains only the lookup and the price of the package, how do we get the number of pounds used to calculate the discount? This is where the item's retail price is very important. The ACE system is going to perform some math magic using the price per pound you set in the item file and the package price from the label to divine the number of pounds to use. Now, do you see how important it is for the price in the item file to be correct? If you have the wrong price in the item file, the POS will miscalculate the discount of the sale and will either give a customer too much discount or not enough discount, or maybe not even at all, maybe no discount at all. So, without that, let's go ahead and see this coupon in action. For this demo, this is my turkey. Now, for fun, this is a 10-pound turkey. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scan it. And you see it comes up $12.90. So here we go. I'm going to scan some more items. Actually, I'm just going to ring up some items. Okay. Now my subtotal now is $12.50. If I hit total, nothing happens. That's because I told the coupon not to include the discounted item in the total. So I have to buy even more stuff so I can get to the deal. So I'm going to go ahead and buy $10 more of grocery. And let's buy another $5 of grocery. Now when I hit total, I get my Turkrific. And you see here that it did the calculation of 10 pounds, 80 cents a pound, giving me a Turkrific discount of $8. Okay, I'm going to show you now what can happen if your item price for your turkey is not correct. You see on the screen there that my unit price is $1.29. I'm going to go ahead and change this to $1.89. Alright? Operation was successful. Let's jump back to our terminal. Okay, so here's our terminal. Once again, I have not changed my turkey POU code, my turkey label. My turkey label still is for $12.90. So when I scan it, it comes up $12.90. I'm just going to go ahead and buy $25 in grocery, so I make my minimum. And now when I hit total, it gives me $5.46 off, because $12.90 at $1.89 is only 6.83 pounds. So 6.83 pounds at 80 cents a pound only gives me $5.46. So now do you see how important it is to make sure that you have the correct regular retail for a UPC2 item that is getting a discount by pound? This has got to be the main reason we get calls when the turkey coupon ain't working, because the price per pound is wrong. Now in this case, we were lucky to get a discount at all. If this price was too low, which meant that I had like 40 pounds, the IBM is not going to give money back. So it would just not give the discount. So if you're having a problem with the turkey coupon, first thing to look for is it the right UPC? A lot of times they'll say, oh, we'll just use this turkey instead. Well, that don't work. You have to know about it. Second, make sure that the retail price for that UPC is the correct price per pound. We've gone over the 4 types of coupon promotions we planned on in this episode, so we're close to being done, but there's one limitation in the ACE system regarding coupons that you need to be acutely aware of. An item can only be included in one active coupon at a time. Restating that, an item can only be included in one active coupon at a time. And again, an item can only be included in one active coupon at a time. All right, what does that mean? It means an item can only be, no, it means that you can't have an item if you have an item in, let's say, a Pick 5 promotion. This means that you can't have it in another promotion, like a BOGO, at the same time. Well, you're going to ask me, what if I set it up anyway? Well, if you do that, I can guarantee you at least one of those promotions isn't going to work, and more than likely both of them are going to fail in some way. Then you're going to ask, how do you avoid this? Well, when you're building a coupon, the system will attempt to alert you to possible issues like this. So to show you this, let's go back to the coupon manager and try to set up another turkey coupon, this time using 8841 and the same UPC that we use for the turkey coupon. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my random weight wizard. I'm going to go 8841. Next, just like the other one, this is automatic. It's $1 off, some off per pound. I'm going to go ahead and put in my turkey UPC. And one thing I want you to notice right away, there's those red stars right there. That's saying something might be wrong with this UPC. So if I go ahead and click next, ignoring those, it's going to give me this wonderful warning, which says, and I'll read it to you, one or more of the items you selected are mapped to another coupon with an end date of today or in the future. The system cannot handle an item mapped to more than one active coupon at a time. Sound familiar? All right. What this is saying is that the turkey UPC we just used is attached to another coupon that is either already active or will probably be active in the future. And if you continue doing this, bad things are going to happen. Now, you could be setting up the next turkey coupon. So I do give you an option to continue anyway. But if you're not 100% sure what's going on, use cancel. Then go back into IGManager, open the turkey UPC, and look at the coupons tab to to see what coupons are mapped and what's going on there. And then one last thing, right, logical statement there from there. You might be asking, how do I delete a coupon? Well, because of the wonderfully complex web of things that happens when you make a coupon, you do not have a delete type option. If you have a coupon that is active and you want to deactivate it before its end date, just use the quick end date button in the browse coupons and change the end date to some date, either today, so it ends today, or some date in the past. And then the coupon will be deactivated and the links will be blown up on the next update of POS from IGManager. That's it. Just a reminder, before you jump into setting up a coupon, make sure you know the following things. Is it automatic or presented? Do you have all of the UPCs? Do you know the values of the coupons? Do you know how many they got to buy? Do you know what there's minimum purchase requirement? What is the limit? And of course, what coupon POU do you plan to use? Now, in Coupon Manager, you're only going to use the random weight coupon wizard if the discount is based on weight. Okay? All other times, if it's not based on weight, use the basic coupon wizard. And then finally, pay attention and remember that an item can only be included in one active coupon at a time. I know this is a lot of information thrown out at one time, but the more you work with coupons, the easier this will get. And if you get stuck, contact your support provider and they'll be able to help you out. All right, thanks for watching IGManager TV and happy couponing.